Probably every day, multiple times a day, I see this mistake and I have to fix it. That's okay, I don't mind, but my students mind because they keep making the mistake. Have you guessed what it is yet? Hello and welcome to another English transformation video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a problem that so many students have and which I actually covered today with an awesome lady from the Ukraine. Yes, my name's Paul from English Transformation, the channel for you if you want to transform your language and improve on the things that you already know and learn how to do things the native English speaker way. You will learn things that you probably haven't learned before. And if you have, you'll learn them in a different way. So let's get into it. As I said, this is a very, very common mistake that students make. I've had it so many times, probably every day, multiple times a day, I see this mistake and I have to fix it. That's okay, I don't mind, but my students mind because they keep making the mistake. Have you guessed what it is yet? The mistake or the rule that we're going to be talking about is the use of articles, a, an, and the. For such little things, they're really annoying, like the mosquitoes of English language, right? But before we do that, I would really love you to do one thing that I'm pretty sure will help improve your English, and that is to smash the like button and smash even harder the subscribe button. I do that to lots and lots of videos, and my English is pretty good. So maybe that's the secret, I don't know. But you'll never know if you don't try it. So go and like and subscribe. Thanks very much. Basically, the problem is that you don't have articles in your language. At least that's what my students tell me. So if you don't have them, it's really hard to introduce something new into your language. And it's such a tiny thing that people think once they've learnt it, once they've studied it, because learning and studying is different, once they've studied it, they don't have to do it again. And you make lots of mistakes, your teacher doesn't correct you, so you get better and better at that mistake, right? It just becomes part of you, and then it's even harder to fix. So you don't have them, teachers don't correct you enough, generally, and you keep making the mistake. And really, it's not fun, right? But you should fix it because we use articles, parts of determiners, we use these things before every singular noun, really. Not only articles, other things, but we use them before nouns. We use nouns in every sentence, so there's a high probability that you will make a mistake. Now, there are quite a few rules, very probably you know a few of them, but knowing is very different to doing, and it's the execution where you fail. When I tell my students the rules, oftentimes they understand, they know, I learned that. You didn't learn it, you studied it. And so maybe you know what we're going to talk about, but it's the execution that is the problem. So in the comment section below, when you see the rules, write some examples. That's the thing that's going to make you better. Whoever you follow, write examples, write comments underneath their videos. That's going to make you better. So we're going to have a look at indefinite articles and definite articles. So that is a and an versus the. And I'm going to put a little bit of a table over here, over there. And you can take a screenshot of that whenever you want. Right? So if we have the indefinite article, a and an, the first reason that we would use that is that something is being mentioned for the first time. And if we use the definite article, I'm going to get out of the way, if we use the definite article, the, something has already been talked about. So, talk about for the first time, already talked about. Cool? The second reason that we might use, it's going to hurt my arm, the second reason we might use the indefinite article a or an is that the listener or the reader does not know what thing we're talking about. And we would use the opposite to that. We would use the definite article the if the reader or the listener does know the thing we're talking about. And then we're going to go under here for a third one, all right? For a third definite article rule. That rule is that there's only one of something. It's unique. There's only one. Cool? Before we fill in this little gap, which is the missing link, this is the thing that will change your language, I believe. I'm going to give you a little bit of a test. Everybody knows what this is. Now, in my room, there is only one. There's only one. So do you say this is the cup or a cup? There's only one. You know what I'm talking about. Is it the or a? The cup or a cup? All right. Probably you said the. Oftentimes people do. Let's try another one. This is, there is only one. This phone, there is one. You know that I'm talking about this one. There's only one. Is it the phone or a phone? The iPhone or an iPhone? Which one is it? Definite article or indefinite article? You choose. There's only one. You know what I'm talking about. Follows the rules, right? This is my laptop. Is it? There's only one. Only one laptop in my office, in my classroom. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this one. It's not confusing. Is it the laptop or a laptop? If you follow the rules, you would say the laptop, because there's only one and you know what we're talking about. You would say the phone, because there's only one and you know what we're talking about. You would say the cup, because there's only one and you know what we're talking about. Now, of course, we do use a or an if it's one of many, and the if it's unique. We use the if it's unique, and a if it's one of many. But this is a cup. This is a mobile phone. This is a laptop. It's a bit different to the rules, and that is because for this third reason we use a or an when we're talking about what kind of thing, right? I know there's only one. I know you know what I'm talking about, but I'm describing what kind of thing. I said, what is this? It's a phone. What is this? It's a cup. What is this? It's a laptop, right? Let me give you examples, because lots of teachers say that you should always use, and it's a little bit linked to that, you should always use a when you first mention something. Let's say you're writing a story or you're giving a speech, you should use a or an first because you're introducing the thing, and then afterwards you should always use the, because now the examiner, not the examiner, the person you are speaking to or the person who is reading your work, now they know the thing. And so according to those rules, you should write like that, right? But of course, if after you've introduced it, you don't want to repeat the thing, because then you're just repeating vocabulary. So let me give you this example. If I said, "Hi Anna, I've just bought a new car." I've just bought a new car. I've introduced that because Anna didn't know I was buying a car. Now, I wouldn't say, "Hi Anna, I've just bought a new car. The car is white." Of course I wouldn't. Some students do. I'd say, "Hi Anna, I've just bought a new car. It is white." I use it to refer to the car. Probably even better would be, "Hi Anna, I've just bought a new white car." That would be the way to go. Much, much better. But I don't know what level you are at the moment. So there's different ways that you can do it. This car that I bought, I could say, "Hi Anna, I just bought a new car. The dealer gave me a great price." The dealer gave me a great price. I say the dealer because hopefully the person I'm speaking to understands that it's the dealer who sold me the car. And I say a great price because I'm describing what kind of price I got, and you know I had to pay. Alright, moving on to the last bit, and this question I had today from actually the same lovely Ukrainian lady. She asked, well, when do I have to use a or an before words that start with consonants and vowels? And honestly, this is pretty hard. Well, everybody thinks, not everybody, most people think that it is we use a before words that start with a consonant, and an before words that start with a vowel, right? But it's not actually true. We use a before words that start with a consonant sound, and an before words that start with a vowel sound. So it's the sound of the words. This is going to be even harder because listening to native speakers is really difficult. If you could do that, you'd get it all right, wouldn't you? But this is the thing. So a lot of listening practice to then get this grammar correct. So you need to listen to lots of native speakers to improve reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary, your actual speaking, and of course your listening. Now you can do that with this book. This is mine, Focus Listening. Super, super good. Of course I'd say that because it's mine, but all of the people that have bought it tell me that it's fantastic and they get more confidence and their English is improving in a more natural way. So if you want to have a look at this, there's a link in the description below. If you don't just yet, another time, and you probably will. Anyway, enough of my advert. So let's have a look at a couple of examples of when we use articles before consonants and vowel sounds. So I could say, a nice person. A nice person. Of course, N is a consonant sound. That's good. A nice person. I wouldn't say an nice person. It just sounds terrible. A nice person. Fantastic. And I could say an apple. Super, super simple. My apologies if it's too simple. But the examples need to be simple so that you get the rule, and then you can understand more complex language. So an apple, because apple is a vowel sound. Happens to be a vowel as well. And then we get a little bit of a harder one. If I said a university. Previously I made an Instagram story and said that I am at a university, and everybody said it's an because of vowels. No, I'm at a university. I'm at a university. Of course we don't say a. We say it very quickly. I'm at a university. I'm at a university. And that's a consonant sound. And it was raining outside, so I needed an umbrella. An umbrella. Again, we don't say an umbrella, it's an. I needed an umbrella. I needed an umbrella. It's an because umbrella is a vowel sound. Cool? Super confusing. Like, you can get too stuck in your head. So more speaking, more writing, more asking teachers, more listening, more focus, just more. Don't worry about your mistakes. Do more and then learn from your mistakes instead of thinking and trying to make it perfect. I probably spent the last 7 years thinking I should make a YouTube channel, and I didn't because I wanted to be perfect. And now I don't care. So my wish for you is that you don't care either. At least you don't care too much. You care enough to do something, but you don't care about the opinions of others. Cool? Now there are many, many other rules, but that will do for now. In another video, I will cover other rules. If you have a question that you would like me to answer, please in the comments below, or in the email or Instagram that are in the comment section, in the description below, contact me however you wish and I will answer your question. Here's to transforming your English. Thank you so much for your attention and your time. It means the world to me. See you later.